Echoes of Austerlitz and the steel shadow of Stalin. The Battle of Austerlitz, fought on December 2nd, 1805, was Napoleon Bonaparte's masterpiece, forever altering European history. As the frost-covered fields of Moravia bore witness to the sheer brilliance of his strategy, two powerful empires, the Holy Roman Empire and the Russian Empire, crumbled before his might. It was the day Napoleon cemented his place as the undisputed ruler of Europe. Austerlitz wasn't just a victory, it was a turning point. The Holy Roman Empire, a relic of medieval Europe, dissolved soon after, and France's dominance spread like wildfire across the continent. It was a lesson in warfare, deception and precision, one that would echo through history. But what if its impact stretched beyond Napoleon's era? Fast forward over a century later to another man who shaped history in an entirely different way, Joseph Stalin, the man of steel. Though he ruled with an iron fist, Stalin had an obsession with military strategy, power and history. In the dark corridors of the Kremlin, one of his favorite topics of discussion was none other than Napoleon's victories, especially Austerlitz. Stalin, despite his brutal reign, admired military genius. He often asked his generals, how did Napoleon win Austerlitz? It wasn't just a casual inquiry, he studied it. The deception, the psychological warfare, and the way Napoleon lured his enemies into a trap, all of it fascinated Stalin. He saw himself as a master of deception too, weaving political traps for his enemies in the Soviet Union. One of the most chilling forgotten facts about Stalin was his paranoia. Unlike Napoleon, who thrived on the battlefield, Stalin ruled from the shadows, eliminating anyone he perceived as a threat. Even his closest allies were not safe. Marshal Tukhachevsky, one of the Soviet Union's most brilliant military minds, fell victim to Stalin's purges. Ironically, Tukhachevsky was an admirer of Napoleon, which might have sealed his fate. While Napoleon's Austerlitz reshaped Europe through war, Stalin reshaped the world through fear and oppression. Yet both men had one thing in common: their obsession with power. Napoleon built an empire through conquest, but it was short-lived. Stalin built a Soviet empire through ruthless purges, secret police, and forced industrialization, ensuring his legacy lasted beyond his death. History remembers Napoleon for his genius and downfall, while Stalin remains one of the most terrifying figures of the 20th century. But without Austerlitz, without the lesson of strategy and deception, would Stalin have viewed power the same way? Perhaps in the end, the frost of Austerlitz and the cold shadows of Stalin's Moscow weren't so different. Both were landscapes where ambition reigned and history was rewritten.